Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, out of Eastern Illinois.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victor.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL. And now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Defensively, here are the starters for New England. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Open man there is Patterson, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 3 catches, 52 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Now a run with Mack. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And Jennings has it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Now Bell. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll try and get it home with Sherman, the fullback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be third and goal. Garoppolo now on third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Cordero Patterson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave them the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Cordero Patterson. Touchdown.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spans 13 plays, and the result, a Houston touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
On first down, Watson. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
They will face a 2nd and 9 now following the penalty. From the gun, here's Watson. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
First down.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now let's give you a look here at the New England offense.
And the play of this offensive line is going to be so important in this game because we saw the sack a minute or so ago. They've got to be able to give their guy time to throw. That means communication and being physical is vital. Otherwise, This could be a long game.
On second down, here's Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 38. A run through the starters defensively for the Texans. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Here's Watson. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Let's go.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Complete. It's Henry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of 2 there. Second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Watson now to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Ed Dixon, was the target. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Watson. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 22 carries, 115 yards, and a touchdown. 2nd down and goal. Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
They can't stop us, baby. Every time, it's a set.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? To throw is Watson. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts? Come on. What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This is Bell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football.
Still 1st down.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Good use of the pass there to pick up the 1st down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. After the penalty, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
That's it, baby.
7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. 4 down. Check, check.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Garoppolo now. First down throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Let's get it. Here we go.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Garoppolo. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
It's our time. It's our time.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Henry running right. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Watson. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Ross Cockrell, there to knock that one away.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taken in at the 22. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's Kelsey on the ground. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Your trip is here.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
On 2nd down now. It's Bell, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to Jennings. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Remember last year, Week 5, Gano was good from 63 away to beat the Giants on the final play. This not as critical of a kick or as long, but also not as successful.
You're exactly right about that. I was fortunate enough to be on the call for that game, and me and my crew, we got to see him. And when they lined up, we thought, that's a long way. We know he's got a big leg, and then he hammered it. Probably would have been good up to about 70 yards. And after the game, head coach Ron Rivera told the media that his special teams coach had told him, hey, he's good up to 65, coach. At each game, that's what the special teams coach does. Evaluates the distance, lets the head coach know.
Yeah, no doubt he's got the leg, but this time couldn't put it through. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson, he will find Davis. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And off the deflection, it's caught. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To the air yet again, Watson. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Now it's Watson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Bell. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Bell. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Texans on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Got a man, Slayton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. On 2nd down, It's Bell. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Here we go.
The Texans on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throwing now is Garoppolo. They got a man. It's Woods. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Garoppolo. Caught, Kelsey, left side. 12 yards there and a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And now Garoppolo lost the football. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Watch the crowd.
Garoppolo now. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Texans push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Touchdown, Texans.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the result, a Houston touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Watson. He completes it to Henry. Fights loose. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. Jimmy Garoppolo and his offense heading back on the field. He's enjoying a great deal of success. His team is also enjoying a great deal of success.
Yeah, he's got that nice little, what I call the QB lean going right now. You see that little stroll that he's got
swagger
going? Yeah, he's definitely got that. You see him throwing the football, this nice little video. He's seeing that in his head as well because he wants more of that to happen. So anytime you see him that relaxed, that comfortable, usually it's a big thumbs up for his team.
Yeah, it's been a big highlight day for him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
At the 46-yard line.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
On first down, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom. That's how we do it, baby.
The tackle made back at the 30.
Here we go.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was Jimmy Garoppolo who was brilliant in that first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front. As we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Deshaun Watson making his way back out, the focus of our players' spotlight. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They set up the screen for Henry, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Let's go, baby.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also...
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On first down, Watson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10. 30-yard line.
Henry out of the pistol. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Check, 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 check.
On first down, it's Watson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Watson looks to throw again. This complete to Lockett. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And caught by Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Corey Davis, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Out, out.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it with Bell. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll go again with Bell. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And Jennings has it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is Bell. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Here we go.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. A 1st down carry for Henry.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
That's Jonah Williams, the 11th overall pick back in April. He was actually the first lineman taken. He's a guilty party. After the penalty, it's Henry. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
He's taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Watson now to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's got this down to the 35.
Let's go.
A gain of 15.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night, and that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Pick it up.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson complete. It's Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
First down, New England.
On 1st and 10, Watson. That one complete to Yeldon. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings us 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
To the air yet again, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Julio Jones. His 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Daron Payne. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd and 17. Throwing now is Garoppolo. A screen to Bell. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. Ultimately, that did not work out for the offense, but they have to feel pretty good about the play overall. They were so close to having that thing pop for the yardage they needed, but instead, they actually lost yardage on that one.
Set. 19. Watch your slap. Watch your slap. Watch your slap. And let's go.
On 2nd and 15 now. Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Garoppolo now. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This will be 3rd and 5. Garoppolo looks to throw, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Marlon Mack, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have retaken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Garoppolo again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true. I mean, we could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
And the Patriot first down.
On first down, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors they have to look at to try and help out. But you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Let's stop.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Play action. Garoppolo. He completes this one to Mack.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Complete to Jones. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's second down.
Here we go.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Now Bell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Texans scoop it. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Houston, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.